I'm TJ Chernick and welcome to this episode of the Gay Report. First in the news, the 134th annual White House Easter egg roll was held on Monday in Washington, D.C. This year, roughly 50 same-sex couples attended the event along with other families who were allowed full access to the sprawling South Lawn. A Chicagoland couple, Jamie Garcia, Daryl Rizzo, and their daughter attended the event, which brought more than 30,000 people from across the nation. In a statement from Equality Illinois, Rizzo expressed the family's excitement and stated, quote, "Just as important is the opportunity to represent a new tradition for American family, a lovely same-sex household with an adored adopted child." Illinois' largest LGBT advocacy organization, Equality Illinois, has announced a partnership with the producer of gay and lesbian guides, the NaviGayTour, to produce a marriage equality and business directory in Chicago. The NaviGayTour publishes regional guides for gay and lesbian travel, home, and lifestyle, and this new guide will offer community members a useful resource and guide to their rights and about companies offering supporting services. Chicagoland couples looking to be wed can expect the guide in June. A study performed in the U.S. and in Germany has concluded that homophobia occurs most in individuals with an unacknowledged attraction to the same sex and who grew up with authoritarian parents who forbade such desires. The study, which was published in the April edition of the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, was conducted by a team from the University of Rochester, the University of Essex, England, and the University of California in Santa Barbara. Through a series of experiments to test implicit or unconscious same-sex attraction, the researchers found participants who said they were heterosexual but revealed different reactions on their implicit tests were more likely to act with hostility towards gay people. President Barack Obama's Minnesota campaign announced Monday that Obama opposes a state ballot initiative that would define marriage as between one man and one woman. Same-sex marriage is already banned by the statute in Minnesota, and this November, Minnesotans will go to the ballot to vote on whether to write the state's existing ban on same-sex marriage into the Constitution. In a statement by Kristen Sozani, a spokeswoman for Obama's Minnesota campaign, she said, "While the president does not weigh in on every single ballot measure in every state, the record is clear that the president has long opposed decisive and discriminatory efforts to deny rights and benefits to same-sex couples." Despite his statements in opposition to the constitutional amendments, the president has said that his views continue to evolve on gay marriage. 2 weeks ago, we reported on Jenna Talackova, the Miss Universe Canada pageant contender who was disqualified when it was discovered she was transgender. After sparking international recognition and a Change.org petition receiving over 40,000 signatures of support, the Miss Universe organization has stricken down its rule requiring a contestant to be a naturally born woman. Though she specifically was allowed back on April 2nd, Talackova held out for a larger rule change, arguing that in the future, no transgender woman should have to face what she did. Pageant officials said they are working on the language of the official rule policy change, but expect final words to come soon. In entertainment news, for all of you gamers out there, well-known game producer Electronic Arts, or EA, have begun firing back on criticism from the right on the company's decision to include lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender content in recent games. The most notable are the new Mass Effect 3 and mass multiplayer Star Wars: The Old Republic, which will be given subplots featuring gay characters. EA's Vice President of Corporate Communications, Jeff Brown, slammed criticism of the same-sex content, denying accusation that EA's creative teams have been pressured into incorporating LGBT content. He said, quote, "In short, we do put options for same-sex relationships in our games. We don't tolerate hate speech on our forums." The Lollapalooza lineup was announced this week, naming Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Black Keys, Jack White, and Florence and the Machine as the headliners. Some other notable bands include The Shins, M83s, and Icelandic sensation Sigur Rós. The festival will be held on August 3rd through 5th in Grant Park, so visit Lollapalooza.com for more of the lineup and to get your tickets. With Lollapalooza a few months away, you may be looking for a few things to do this weekend, which brings me to my top picks for the weekend in the Weekend Report. Windy City Gay Idol kicked off its 10th year last week, searching for the best amateur LGBT singers in the Chicago area. And this Thursday at the Closet at 3325 North Broadway, you can sign up for the goal at 8 p.m. Show goes on at 9, so do your vocal warm-ups and find out more online. The legendary literary performance tour Sister Spit comes to Chicago this Saturday at the Wicker Park Art Center at 2215 North Avenue at 7:30 p.m. The multimedia blend featuring queer-centric poets, literaries, musicians, and more will be hosted by Michelle T. and feature special guests Dorothy Allison and Justin Vivian Bond. To find out more, go to Facebook and search Sister Spit Chicago. If the blue line seems a little too foreign to you, then the Chicago Gay Men's Chorus 4th Annual Big Package Auction will be held this Saturday at Sidetrack Video Bar at 3349 North Halstead, and will be hosted by entertainer Miss Richfield 1981. Don't miss your chance to bid on great prizes from 5 to 8 p.m. and visit cgmc.org for tickets. That's all for this episode of The Gay Report. Join me again next week for more news and events affecting your world. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and let me know if you have any stories or events important to you at tj@gaychicagotv.com. So until next time, stay proud, Chicago.